Welcome to Factorio, my name is Niklas. This is episode 88 of our Let's Play campaign. Well, I think that we need to move on with this part, and this part being replacing all the iron and steel production with some modularized things. And let's just have a look at the key issue here, and that's the one I want to fix. So we see here that these are just chugging along, but as it looks, these are actually, yeah, they might be increasing. I think they are, which means that let's see, this seems relatively constant. Anyway, these are constant, but these are not able to keep up, and that depends on where they're going, and that's kind of an issue because I'd really want all of them to be able to support, or basically I wanted flexibility to say that if you want iron, produce the iron, if you want steel, get the steel, and I have an idea for that. So let's go. Did this one complete? Oh yes, it did. And let's get the hell away from that before deconstructing it. There we go. Likewise, this one is just dull, and that one is not producing anything. And this is what we see. We see a lack of steel in our production. So we need to go... Yeah, that's an awful lot of everything I have in my inventory. Okay, I guess we are having issues with... Okay, Factorio seems to be really broken in the latest version. That's awesome. Okay, I don't know if that cropped up on the recording, but on my screen it was just crazy flickering. Seems to have passed now. So, sorry for that glitching if it was there. It's okay now, it seems, but that's not a good sign though. Alright, we were out here doing some prototyping. Hey, look at that. Friendly little neighborhood rocket launching. So, there was a comment and a question about why I'm doing direct insertion when making steel. Now, because that would sort of waste the productivity, because let's say this one is taking, let's say 5 in, then it will put 1 out, and then productivity will 1.2 out, but this one can only produce 1. So this one will eventually stockpile. It will not waste this in terms of wasting the productivity, but it will waste it in terms of efficiency. Of this is not going to be utilized 100% by doing this. It'll be used like less than, a bit more than 80% utilization, which you can say is a bit wasteful. And I think we will say that's a bit wasteful. So I have another idea, which is obviously better. So it works by just putting it aside for a bit and then just, oh no, don't, okay, never mind. I think I actually want to pick these up with my own robots. There we go. All right, so this is going to be the baseline. This is the one we had figured out. I think it has inputs everywhere. Yes. And how many did we get? This is 14. So this one will be a full blue belt. It'll actually be slightly more than a full blue belt, but no. That's the part where, since I do not overscale these. Now, the one thing I want to check is actually what it looks like in terms of putting it in a block here. So let's find a block like this. Actually, let's just use this block. Paste, and this is the closest it can go. So let's put it there. 1, 2 rows, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so 10 is the word. That is 4, 5. Okay, so we have 5 left out here. So that means I can take all of this and maybe go 1, 2. Boom. That means from the right hand side I will have 2. Okay, so this is basically just a matter of getting a sense of the location of it. Now this will be our production. Did I include it here? Nope. I will take this one because this is going to be one we are going to use regularly. That's beacon smelting. Beacon smelting. Yes, good. Let's apply it. And you know what? It actually, really important, this should have that one and that one as well, because that's kind of what the essence is. Did it work? Yes, it did. I'm going to leave that one there. See, this one is where we are still not operational. Let's have a look at our stockpiles. These are kind of working-ish, but yeah, that's working. So where is our bottleneck? Bottleneck is, okay, that's space science. That's fine. That's actually where I want it. I want the space science to be the one that holds us up, holds us back. All right, and now we need to go to do the small part of the brilliance. And how are we going to do this? Which one are we going to take? Take the one furthest away? No, yeah, take the one furthest away. Absolutely, because that one is deadest. If that's, these are the ones that are closest to empty. So I will, at this moment, take these out, because that will be our founding. Then they will eventually run out. There. And they'll run out. And let's see, what is the... Now, if I can make 10 across, then I certainly don't need this one. Because I have an intention. And I'm not... Obviously, this cannot support 10 blue belts. That's kind of obvious. But the question is more along the lines, can it support? Why am I doing this? Cut it off here. No, yeah, cut it off here. Also kill that one. Benefit doing this is that now my construction bots can help pick up, and the logistics bot can help remove stuff. So we just take things out here. Just helping with the cleanup. There we go. I have a lot of weird stuff in my inventory. That one. I don't think... Oops. Okay, never mind. I think I actually want one stack. What else don't I want? I don't think I want 200 of these just when I'm running around here. Yeah, that'll do. All right, we are starting to get closer, and this one has now been pretty much killed, so we can take it. And of course, the good thing about taking the last one is then I won't kill the coal supply for everything else. So all of this is now gone. This is awesome. And inventory full. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Auto trash coal. Just all of it. Auto trash that one. All of it. Yes, please. And I'm not even in a location where it is supported, so let's get that out of the way. Let's see. Yes, of course, logistics bot are going to be overwhelmed here. That's totally intentional that they are. And you know, I can just put this one in here. Good stuff. That one and that one. We don't need these anymore. Also, yeah, are they coming? Yes, they are. Yeah, and it still cannot insert small electric power pole. Yeah. But this is it, right? This is the part that we're waiting for. We're just waiting for the logistics bot to come back and pick up things for us here. All right. The good thing is we can now. How's the construction bot? The construction bot. We should have more, but this is like a once in a lifetime thing. We are so rarely going to remove entire city blocks. But this is also going to be vastly different. All right, let's pick these up. I think this is a good idea. I'm not sure, but I think so. I mean, maybe not exactly this, but they're doing stuff, right? See, it looks like the logistics bots might actually be finally catching up, because all they need to do is bring stuff out of my inventory. You can see they're coming in from the right and going obviously out to the right again, and all these I pick up. They're my own construction bots that are just helping out with the deconstruction. There we go. Now you can see that they are stopping. They're not getting new commands issued. And looks like we are having a nice clean inventory here. Good. Well, off you go again. Oh, don't go out of this area, by the way. More junk. Yeah, and obviously I don't have enough fuel here, or not enough. I could start helping with the pickup. I mean, like this one, it's nothing. We're almost there, but truly there is a lot of things. The reason why I have to do this manually the first time. The other ones I can just do it in bulk. So let's take a look at our blueprint. Wherever you are, there you are. See, that's a small one. It's gonna be like this. 1, 1, 2, right? So that's where we insert the first one. Boom, beacon smelting, off you go. Look at all the happy little robots flying out. That just takes absolutely no space, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So now comes the next issue, and that's the one that gets interesting because I'm leading you on here. I'm deliberately not telling you what I intend to do, except that it's awesome, so that you will be enticed to keep watching. I don't know. I'm not sure that's the right thing, but whatever. Okay, so this is almost done. Now we can take the same one again here. And we can actually put that, except this is where the magic comes in. Well, once it comes in, that is. Right, so what I'm seeing, let's see, this is iron. This is producing iron. What if this one was actually going the other way? And that means it's actually producing steel. That means if I did, do I need to balance it? I don't think I need to balance it afterwards, but not before. What if it went like this? That meant that one full build outbound, well, some of it is going in here and some of it is continuing. But you will say, why? How? Why did you? Will that produce more? Well, instead of me having like a really long line of just for producing steel, how about I do this? Because this one will actually allow me to say, whichever one produces iron can both let it go out as iron, or I can let it go into steel. And if I really feel like it, I can just output priority to the left, and then it will always produce steel first. Like this. That is my intention. Which also means that now I get 5 belts. Let's see, if we count it in yellow belts, so 5 blue belts is 5, it's 15 yellow belts. 8 red belts is 16 yellow belts. So 15 or 16, it's pretty much the same consumption coming in, but it'll be more clever in terms of also being able to produce this. So let's have a look at a balancer that is now... Yeah, we're going to complete this with only using yellow balancers. This is going to be a 8 to 5. That's awful. Look at this awfulness. That's completely awful. Why is this so bad? I think I need a better balancer here. And balancer? Belt balancer, I'll just search on, and let's see. Oh my god, I absolutely hate Factorio print. It is so bad. So it comes up with 1 under the category of belt balancer. This is why I don't do it. And that is awful. Oh my god, how can you mess up a website that's so simple? I'm sorry for hating on it, but this has been utter shit since it was launched. Not reliable. Anyway, this one is not going to be very good because this, I'm pretty sure this is constrained by the yellows. And a red or blue version would not look like this. I'll just mash it in. Yeah. Interesting why this decided not to place it. My robots did not choose to place it. Okay, anyway. And I'm gonna get one in here. Like so. Actually, I need to cut this just so that I get a sense of... If you build a website, it has to be functional. That's... Maybe I'm just being naive about expectations. There. So that is now potentially 5 lanes producing steel, or potentially 5 lanes producing iron. We don't know yet. It'll have to figure it out itself. Yeah, this is where we then realize that we just do not have any of these. Okay, so what happens at this point? Well, the fact that everything is focused on 5 is horrible. If it was focused on 4, that would be way better. So I'm gonna take a 5-to-4 splitter balancer. Like this. For either one. Nah, only for the iron. The steel is easy. I just mash all the steel into 2 lanes. So that's going to be a 5-to-2, I suppose. I think that would be the correct thing. Okay. This one, upgrade once, upgrade twice. And on the other side, I will have a 5-to-2 for the steel. I think that seems good. Intention is that I want all of this to be... Okay, I'll build it in exactly the same height. Boom. Upgrade, upgrade. So this means all of... This one goes here. How do we do this most efficiently? That one has to go... Whoops. Like this. I guess this is always going to be the same, right? Okay, and that means this is the earliest the next one can go. This is now the iron, and it's going the wrong way. Not sure this makes a lot of sense, but it'll definitely not be the most efficient use of when to jump and when not to jump. That one. Okay, clearly something is not working. Well, that's fine. We'll just take this whole damn thing and move it down a few tiles. 1, 2, 3 tiles. That's not a problem at all. And they fly back, and then they're gonna fly over. Alright. That one's fine. This one. Now this is becoming a bit absurd that there will be 4 lanes jumping and 1. here. This one. Oh, that's actually going to be this one. There we go. This is a steel, jumping over 3. This is now the iron. This is now the steel, jumping over 2. Let's see if we like it. Right. And that obviously means all of this crap has to be taken out, unfortunately. Whoops, something's gonna get attacked. I'll figure out a way. I'm gonna take the last one here, because the last one we absolutely want one of them to be used for templating future. Right, so 2 steel. Does this look right? It looks very right to me. Power, it's not doing much yet. Where was this? Okay, it's a trivial location. So we are going to take 4 lanes here. Now this one used to be more lanes, but it... So what I will have is 12 lanes of iron and 2 lanes of steel, yes? So where, see this one is only iron, this one's 4 iron. So where does the iron go? I've set this one to only be 4 lanes and this one to be 6 lanes. So that's actually missing 2. So I'm gonna take 6 lanes here and 6 lanes here. That means when I look at this one, I'm going to take 2 of these. 1, 2. Because I have 3 locations, so that will be... Just don't build this manually. It'll just never work. That one. That one. That one. Let's try this one again. And then we take all of this out. All of this. Oops, not that one. Whoa, that was close. There will only be 2 lanes here. Because the next 2 lanes will come into the next, at the next location. And that means we need to look at this part. Also deconstruct it, deconstruct it, deconstruct it. These are the 2 steel things, which actually should be like this. Let's do that one. Yes, please. All of this out. All of this out. There. So this is good. This is good. This one, 2 lanes in. Then I'm just going to revise the next one into the same and the next one into the same and so on and so forth. We are just going to give it a shot to see if it works. Now this one is completely prioritizing the steel. Sorry. And what we can do in the meantime is basically take all of this out. This one and overrun this one as well. You simply want them to just run out. Sure, that's going to impact our ability to make red belts and our blue belts. Okay, see, this is what happens. I don't think I enjoy this. I think I'd rather have it being equal. So now it goes half belts to half belts. This actually will fill up a full blue belt here. Although I'm much happy about this. Although, there is one caveat. I do not have storage here. I do not have a lot of internal storage. This is actually like a crazy amount here. Okay, that's good. It's working. Something is happening. And if one of them stacks up, then it starts going back. If I can fix my mistakes. Sometimes, like, I bet you've been looking at it like, come on, look at it, see it. And I don't see it. Because I'm talking. Talking. Nope. That's going to be a little no here. I'm going to place that here. And place the other one there. Okay, I don't like when I get 2 warnings. But I don't care. Okay, so we are now going this way. And I take this one out. I know that it is usually, or it over here, it's only 6 lanes. Sorry, it's only 4 lanes over here, but that doesn't matter. Because I'll just make it 4 to 8 splitter, or 4 to 6 splitter, they're fine. 4 to 6 splitters are just fine. Yeah. The reason why I'm not replacing up here is because at this point there will be like this. Okay, so this is the location where we'll then be replacing it. I'm gonna take this one out and get a 6 to 4 splitter. How about I promise you that next episode I will have the better balances. Let's see how that goes. Upgrade once, upgrade twice. Anything that does not involve prime numbers are working just fine, in my opinion. Anything that involves prime numbers are working absolutely horribly. And which is to be expected. Come on, let's get this one in. And we have the 2 lines here. Let's go back and take a look at our initial location. I like it very much. You can see this is not saturated, and it's totally not intended to be saturated. Well, of course, it would be nice if it was saturated. But this is what I can do with what I have. So that will be the constraint. And this one is much more efficient. We can... Oh my God. I hate this train. This is... I don't know where you're going. You just go into the depot now. It'll be fine. Sometimes it's... I don't like this train that's set up. I know there are too many change signals, but there are also some things that just... That one cannot be a change signal because it actually allows them to get stuck there. Okay, but that was another issue. That was basically a round trip deadlock thing. Good, we are going to wrap this one up. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you like my new iron steel combined setup. It uses pretty much the same amount of material as before, but it is now self-balancing between steel and iron. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you next time. Until next time, stay effective.